Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, you can start, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening, my dear students.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Pa. Today, what we are going to discuss about, the past question paper we are going to discuss today. Okay. See. Just a minute.
Sir, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I am here, but searching the question paper.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
There is a reason, so that's why. It's not opening the reservations. Not opening. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Shall I discuss tomorrow, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Please, you can do that, sir. No problem.
Because
you can continue with your
because-
class. Sir,
yes,
today.
yes. Because it's not
Yeah, sir.
connecting
No
with the-
problem, sir. No
okay,
problem.
Okay,
sir.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, students. So last class, what we have discussed, will you please tell me what are the terms already discussed. Okay, biology in human welfare, particularly what are the slides already we saw it, okay, what are the factors, what are the characteristic features of the microorganism, particularly tell us what are the basic terms already we saw it, isn't it? What is antigen, antibody, and alleles, T lymphocyte and B lymphocytes, and also mnemonics words, that things also already we discussed, isn't it? Okay, so today we are going to discuss deeply. Okay, so first of all we should know that what is by health. So there is an introduction. Health, the term health is a very frequently used by everybody, already you know about. Health does not imply, simply means absence of disease or physical fitness. It could be defined as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Okay, any one of the persons, those who are having a good health, so this is very, very important. Complete physical and mental, social well-being means that person is considered as a, which one, healthy persons. Okay, how they will affect it? Okay, how they will affect it? First of all, what is by health? Health is nothing but any one of the, what is that? Absence of disease or physical fitness is also is considered as a, which one, health. Not only that, it could be defined as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Person is called as, what is that? Those who are having this condition is called as, what is that? Health, isn't it? The health may be affected in different ways. Okay, according to the affected persons, affected components or affected things, they may be divided into three categories. One is called genetic disorders, and second one is infection, and third one is called as life cycles. These are the three major, okay, subheadings also given for health. Okay, health is affected by these are the three factors is very involved. See one by one. So genetic disorders, what is by genetic disorder? It is related to our DNA molecules. Okay, suppose any one of the disorders, it happens inside the genetic materials. Take an examples of nucleotide. Okay, what happened? That is a thing. When it happens, already you know very well about it. It will happen in born and also in childhood. Sometimes it may be a, what is a adult also, due to the some external factors, it affect the human beings. Okay, see here, genetic disorders, deficiency with which a child is born, and the deficiencies, a defect that the child inherit from the parent from birth. Okay, during the birth conditions, what happened, it's also inherited from the parent, because the DNA as the genetic material inherited to the parent to what? Children, isn't it? That's why the DNA molecule inherited parent to offspring. So suppose the inherited components, particularly the DNA molecule, it has some deficiency or defects. Suppose it may be a abnormal chromosome abnormalities, whether it may be increasing number or decreasing number, or addition or deletion or substitution or inversion, whatever it may be. Suppose it happens during the time, what happened, it may be inherited to the parent to children's or offspring. That is genetic disorder, genetically affected. Okay, so infection, that is also infection. It is based on their so many components, particularly tell us the microorganism such as bacteria, virus, protozoa, and plasmodium, fungi. Okay, these are the infections caused by the cosmetic organisms. As a result, what happened? It may be lead to some other difficulties. These are they may be, what is it, fall into the ills. Okay, sick conditions. That is also another thing. That one is called as a life cycles. Some of the animals, okay, some of the animals, without human, they will not fulfill their life cycles. Okay, without human beings or animals, they will not fulfill their life cycles. Okay, including food and water. We take a rest and exercise, we give to our bodies habits that we have or lack, etc. Okay, suppose a body needs a more amount of water also. Suppose if we are not taking water, what will happen? The life cycle, it will not produce, continue. Okay, that is very, very important, because in our body consists of how many percentage of water? 75%, 65 to 75% of the water molecules. Okay, and not only that, and also the balanced diet is also very, very important. And that personal hygiene, why we are bathing and washing our hands, and about the COVID. Okay, what they did, he gave a lesson, isn't it? You have to self-discipline. Each and every person, you must be in self-discipline and self-hygienic, like that. Keep distance and close your mouth. Wash your hands when you are taking bath, and when you are going to outside, what will happen? You have to wash yourself and clothes also. Okay, that is very, very important thing. See here. And also the regular exercise were very important to maintain your good health. These are all are considered the getting known as, which one the health is affected by. Suppose those who are not doing any exercise, what will happen? Your body will be, what happened? It weight. Suppose it may be more weight. What happened? We cannot be able to walk, run, and also even steps also. Okay, so you have to do some exercise. Suppose any one of the games you have to participate, then only your body will be very healthy in nature. Suppose not only the studies, always you are studying, study, no need to like that. You have to do some exercise, then only your body will be very healthy, and also divert thinking also it happens. These are all very, very important thing. Okay, see, they go to the next one, disease. That is one is health, and health, how it will be affected. And what is my disease? Okay, see here, disease is defined as a disrupted and deranged functions of the body or its parts. Not only the whole body will also sometimes affect. Okay, it is also a disease. Sometimes any part of the body, take an example of heart, liver, kidney, brain, and whatever it may be. This is also affected by some disease due to the microorganism or whatever it may be. Suppose when you are consuming, okay, more amount of water. What I am telling now, you must take each and every day 3 to 4 liters of water. Depends upon your weight also. Okay. Suppose you are taking more amount of 10 liters per day, what will happen in a kidney usually? Failure, isn't it? Not only that, the body balance and so it will be affected. This is also a dangerous one. Suppose you are taking less amount of water, less than 1 liter, it is also, it is not maintain your body health also, because each and every cell, they need, what is that? Water molecules. Okay, see here, when the functioning of one more organs or system of the body is adversely affected, characterized by appearance of various signs and symptoms, we say that we are not healthy, that is, we have a disease. So many diseases. Take an examples. Suppose any person suffering by diabetes, what will be the reason for that one? What is the reason for diabetes? It is one of the disease. They are divided according to the severity, acute, moderate, and severe. Okay, acute and norm and medium and moderate and severe also. Okay, these are the things. Okay, disease is defined as already disturbed and also rearranged functions of body at its parts. Suppose any one of the parts it's not function properly, what happened? There is some difficulties is there. You take an example of any one of the microorganism in your stomach. As a result, what happened? The dysentery is possible and vomiting also. Suppose if it is not digested in your food, what happened? It will lead to some difficulties. These are all considered diseases. When it happens after 40 years or 50 years, you must eat little. That is very, very important things. Okay, so first one, health. Second one is disease. See, so what are the human infectious diseases and their causative organisms? See, basically, these are the 5 categories have been reported by the scientists. Most of the category, they may be divided by 5. according to their cosmetic organism, otherwise called as a microorganism, according to the basic components, cosmetic agents. First one is called as bacteria. There is an already, you know, but it's a very minute microscopic unicellular, what is that, prokaryotic nature. And viruses is also one of the things. It is also one of the endoparasitic nature. And second one is called as, the third one is called as fungi and protozoans, helminthes and parasites. Helminthes is also one of the nothing but the worms. Okay. And parasites. Parasites is nothing but the, what is that? Without codes, they will not survive. That is also very, very important, isn't it? Okay. Here, bacterial diseases have been reported: tuberculosis, pneumonia, streptococcal infections, gonorrhea, scarlet fever, tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis, and bubonic and plague. These are all are considered the bacterial disease. Each one it has a specific cosmetic organisms and also symptoms and a specific diagnostic test also. Finally, you have to take the treatment. Okay, these are all very, very important things. And which part is very, very affected only? Which part is affected? For example, tuberculosis, taken examples. And the pneumonia. These are all are mostly the lungs, isn't it? Pneumonia is also very, very, tuberculosis is also very common. Each and every person, 100 number of person is there, 70% of the people is affected by tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Each and every one, it is specific, which one microorganisms. And viruses already innumerable, but they may be divided according to their affected organism, plant virus and animal viruses. You just note it down. That is also very, very important. Depends upon the nucleic acids also divided into two types. What is a DNA containing virus, RNA containing? Okay, whether according to the structure, double standard or single standard, and also sometimes it may be a circular. Okay, these are all okay. According to the nucleic acid, they may be divided into. Okay, what are the viruses? See the AIDS or HIV, influenza, herpes, and also simplex, chusters, hepatitis, and A and B and C and D, like that. The B, hepatitis B virus, similar to that of carcinogen. Okay, suppose hepatitis B virus is there, in the small intestine. What happened? It is similar to that of the cancer. It is very, very dangerous ones. Common cold, rhinovirus, poliomyelitis. Already that things nowadays the poliomyelitis eradications also then, but some of the cases it may be present. Measles and mumps and rubella and infectious. These are all are rubella infectious. These are all are considered the virus diseases. Fungi already know. It is one of the achlorophyllix natures, and also it's also one of the parasites. Okay, and the parasites saprophytic and also symbiotic nature is according to their life cycles. Okay, see here fungi, candidiasis, athlete foods, Taenia pedis, jock itches, Taenia cruris, nail fungus. Okay, and also ringworms, and also. And these are the, what is that, fungi. Protozoa, some of the protozoa, they may be there, which one human infections. Amoebiasis, already amoebiac dysentery. Okay, amoebiac, meningoencephalus. Encephal is mostly affected by the brain. Encephalus, that is nothing but the water molecule, where it is mostly present in the brain cells. And malaria is also one of the, which one protozoa. There are 4 types of malarial parasites there. Okay, already malaria. Okay, Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium ovale, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium okay, so 4 things is there. I will tell you one by one. Okay, trichomoniasis. This is also trichome. Trichome is nothing but the only the skin is trichodermatitis. Okay, and toxoplasmosis and giardiasis and palandiasis, cryptoporioidiasis and pneumocytosis. These are the things. Protozoa. Helminthes. Helminthes is nothing but the worms present in the coast. Okay. So see, trichoriasis, hookworm, lymphatic filariasis, and elephantiasis. Elephantiasis. This is also very, very Ucharadia pangretifa. Okay. Schistostominiasis. Okay. Filaharias and ascarigus. These are all helminthes. These are the common diseases present in each one. It produces many difficulties. Suppose any one of the helms, worms present in your body, what will happen? Complete nutrient substance absorbed by the hooks. Take an example, the tapeworm also. Okay, tapeworm. It has a head and also sucker. It absorbs the nutrition substances. Okay, these are the excuse me, common things. Okay, this is causing agent. Already we discussed it. So the agent is an organisms or force or substances. Sometimes it may be substances. Take an examples of dust particles. It may create their which one, diseases whose presence or absence or excess causes diseases. Agent can be classified as follows. Disease causing agent. The agents of organism are maybe force and substances. Okay. The mechanical agent, physical agent, and also chemical agent, nutrient agent, and biological agent. Okay, these are the 5 classification done by which one, causing agent. Mechanical agents. Mechanical agent is nothing but the friction forces, etc., which causes injury, sprain, dislocation, and fractures. Okay, this is also one of the diseases. For example, take an example, any one of the, when you are cycling, what happen, or by a bike, whatever it may be. And suppose when you are playing, sprains and dislocations also common. Okay, sometimes when you are carelessness, that time what happened on the fracture also happen, and injury is also. It is a mechanical agent. Okay, because your body part it will be okay, and disease. It is not a disease. It's a part of what. And physical agent, light and heat and electricity and radiation, sound, etc. These are all considered getting disease causing agent. Take an examples of sound. Okay, those are having the heart patients. Okay, what happened on the speaker? Sometimes you know what the speaker sound will be very high. What happened? It will be very complicated. A particular old patients. Electricity also. Electricity, what happened in it? Pause. What happened? There is heat, overheat. Light also. Radiation. These are all the physical agents. Comes under the getting known as disease causing agents. And chemical agents, already there are so many chemical agents, high or low level of the hormones, enzyme, and physiological regulator. These are all comes under the getting chemical agent, hormones. Suppose excess of hormone, what happened? It will lead to some difficulties. Examples. Okay, insulin, testosterone, progesterone, and oxytocin. Okay, and also glucagon. These are the hormones. Okay, take an example. Plant hormones is also growth hormones. Suppose some of the persons. Okay, what happened in the gigantisms due to the extra growth hormones, the presence of the extra growth of hormone. What will happen? The persons look like a gigantisms. Okay, and also enzymes. Enzymes also very, very important for the physiological functions. Okay, it regulates the enzymatic reaction. So many enzymes are there. Okay, they are classified under the 6 classifications under the ICJETN. Okay, that things also we will study in the enzymology. Physiological regulators. Physiological regulators. These are all comes under the it is known as chemical agents. Okay, it happens diseases. Okay, and the nutrients agents. Nutrients high or low. Same things is a level of the minerals and protein, carbohydrate, lipids, and also vitamins. So suppose when you are consuming the minerals, more amount of minerals, what happen? It will not digest by your body. Suppose when you are taking more amount of protein molecules, what will happen? Extra protein molecule, it will not easily digested by your body. As a result, what happens? Excess protein molecule will be eliminated in the form of uric acid in the form liquid, as well as the feces in the solid state. Carbohydrate also. Excess of carbohydrate modified in the form of protein or lipid. It may be entered into the lipid metabolism or protein metabolisms. Suppose excess of lipid, what happened? It may be deposited. Already we discussed that things also, isn't it? And the vitamins, excess of vitamins, vitamin acids. Okay, excess of vitamins, what we need to lead to some dysentery. Suppose. Okay, these are all nutrients. Normal means, what is the meaning of normal? Carbohydrate need. Suppose the person need carbohydrate this much only according to their height and weight. Suppose if it excess, what happened? It will lead to some diseases. Protein also. Likewise, all the components, all the biomolecules, very, very important. They, okay, suppose when you are consuming more lipid, what happened? It lead to some disease. Okay, already told you. Deposit in the brain, kidney, and also stomach, and also bloodstream particularly. To lead to blood pressures. That is very, very important. Vitamins also. Okay. And biological agents such as the pathogens, those who are producing a harmful effect, such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoan, helminths, and some of the insects also, etc. Okay, these are all our biological agents. Okay. See, already we discussed there. What are the things? See, and mechanical agent, physical agents, and also the chemical agent, nutrient agents, and biological agents. These are all comes under the heading known as, agents causing diseases. The based on the period of their occurrence, diseases are classified into two categories. Okay, so major things is very, very important. These two are very, very important. One is called as congenital diseases, and another one is called as acute diseases. These are the two main categories. First one is congenital. Congenital, genital, genetically when inborn disease, otherwise called as inborn disease from the birth. These are inborn diseases that are present from the birth. They may or may not be inheritable. Okay, they may be inherited from the parent to where? The offspring or fetus. Okay, but sometimes it may not be inheritable. Take an example, color blindness and some other things also. Okay, these are generally caused by gene or chromosomal mutations and viral infection during the fetal life, etc. At the time of pregnancy, sometimes some of the virals infected, what happened, and the viral infections also induce the mutations. Already you know very well about the life cycles of viral, life cycles. Okay, so as a result, the viral DNA molecules mutated with the DNA of the chromosome of the baby or parents. So as a result, they may induce the mutations. Okay, as a gene level. As a result, what happened? This is also passed to the next generation. So birth inborn disease, that condition is called as inborn disease. Okay, see what are the things? See here, see heart. The basic problem is heart. Okay, inborn disease, main one. Sometimes there may be a small hole or any one of the aorta and veins. It is a small hole is there, like that. It comes due to the gene mutations and some of the virus and whatever it may be. Okay, see that this is caused by the gene mutations. This included, okay, these included hemophilia, color blindness, alkaptonuria, sickle cell anemia. These are all comes under the gene mutation. It is otherwise called as abnormalities of the genes. What is my hemophilia? Please. What is my hemophilia? How many factors essential for the blood clotting mechanisms? What is my color blindness? What is meant by alkaptonuria? What is meant by sickle cell anemia? These are the four. What is my hemophilia? Anybody else?
No idea, sir.
No idea. Okay. What is my hemophilia is nothing but but the blood continuously lose out. Okay. Okay. Absence of blood clotting mechanisms. Absence of blood clotting. Okay. Blood clotting factors. How many factors essential for the blood clotting process? There are how many factors? Do you know? Hemophilia. How many factors essential for 13 factors, isn't it? Okay, lack of 1 or 2 factors, what happen? Oh, the blood ooze out. That condition is called as color blindness. You know, color. Color, we cannot able to differentiate which one is blue, which one is red, which one is orange. Like that, we cannot able to differentiate. That condition is called as color blindness. Alkaptonuria. Okay, alkaptonuria. It is also one of the mutated diseases. One gene, one enzyme type of this. We will tell you. I will tell you later. Alkaptonuria. And also sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is nothing but sickle is nothing but the small, which one, you know, instrument used for the harvesting of rice. Okay, harvesting. Okay, the blood cells also converted to which one? Sickle shape due to some gene mutation. As a result, the polypeptide nucleotide, that means which one, you know, the protein polypeptides also changed. Hemoglobin structure also changed. As a result, the double disc shaped RBC look like a sickle. Okay, see the structure, you can understand. So this is a normal healthy, what is that? Bloods. Hemophilia. Okay, this one is called as which one, you know, hemophilia in nature. See the bleeding. Inability to clot, because due to the lack of the which one, you know, clotting factors, what happened, you know, the blood vessels once it cut, what happened, you know, hemorrhages, blood bleeding. As a result, 1 or 2 minutes, each and every person, they are having the own clotting mechanism. Take an examples of human beings. It may be vary. Maximum 1 to 2 or 3 minutes, blood completely clot. It's a normal person. Suppose if it is, it may be take up to 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Suppose if it is not clot, what will happen? Suppose if it is not clotting mechanism is not possible. What will happen, medias? Completely. How many liter of blood you are having? How many liters in your body? 5.5 to 6 liter, isn't it? So completely ooze out. As a result, it lead to death. That's why that condition is called as royal disease. Victoria Maharani, isn't it? So this disease is called as royal disease because lack of which one, you know, some of the genes in the X chromosome, recessive genes. That things we will study in the abnormalities of hemoglobin. I mean mutations like that. Okay. See, this is the normal one. The blood clotting mechanism happen here, but here there is no blood clotting mechanism. It will not happen due to lack of the factors. Blood clotting factor. So as a result, blood ooze out, way to death. So this is called a sickle cell anemia. This is a normal blood cell. Think about the normal hemoglobin. Here, abnormal hemoglobin. See the structures of abnormal sickle cell. This is the structure of sickle cell, just like a sickle shape. Okay. It is also occur when some of the disease, suppose when the person's taking some unwanted substances, food, whatever it may be, food or whatever. Okay. And also continuous drinking persons or smoke, whatever it may be. That time what happens, the genetic changes also take place. Because it is a chemical substance, you know, it enter in your body. As a result, it may change into blood shapes, protein molecules like that. As a result, what happened? What happened in these conditions? Normally, you know a little bit of RBC. RBC carries the oxygen molecules and also transfer to the one place to lungs to throughout the body by the connective tissues called as blood, isn't it? So it may supply the oxygen molecule. Suppose if it is structure will be like this, it will not carry the oxygen molecule. As a result, the breathing problem also happen. So this is called as what is that? Sickle cell anemia. So not only that, but at the same time, here the iron content also very less compared to this one. This is a normal RBC. This one is called as abnormal hemoglobin. So it will not carry the oxygen molecules. So as a result, what happened? You think. Okay. See, sickle cell anemia RBC. See, this is the normal structures. These are all our RBC. The lifespan of RBC 120 degrees Celsius, 120 days. Okay. The immature RBC, whether nucleus present or not. Mature RBC, where the maturation takes place. Yesterday we saw it. Will you please? The lifespan of RBC is 120 days, isn't it? Okay. What is the next one? So this is the pathway. Okay, the blood flow. So this is the vein or aorta, whatever it may, aorta, whatever it may be. So like that, you think about the RBC's natures. And alkaptonuria. See that alkaptonuria. This is the dark spots spread in the white eyes. Okay, this is the structure of hemogenistic acid. Okay, the hair cartilage looks blue black. The structure will be like that. These are all due to the alkaptonuria by mutation of any one of the nucleotide of the genes. Okay, the eye spot look like this one, dark spot or patches. The white spot. This is also due to the which one in alkaptonuria. Okay, the next one. This is caused by the chromosomal mutation. This is included Down syndrome and Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome. These are all happen, the chromosomal related one. See, Turner syndromes and Klinefelter syndrome. This is very, very important. So many times they were asked how many chromosomes present in the Turner syndrome. How many chromosomes present in the Klinefelter syndrome. And also another one is also present in it. Her individual with the Turner syndrome has total 45 chromosomes. Turner, 45 chromosomes each of her cells. Here, the individual with the Klinefelter syndrome, okay, has a total 47 chromosomes in each of his cells. Imagine his 47, but 45 her. Okay, this is only for female. This one is called as male. Okay, the Turner syndrome is caused due to monosomy of X chromosomes. Monosomy, because 45 is nothing but the monosomy. Okay, here trisomy, because 46 plus 45 plus 3. Okay, 45 plus 44 plus 3. Sorry, 44 plus 3. Here 44 plus 1. Okay, I will tell you. The external phenotype of female, external phenotype of females. This external phenotype is of male. Here, what happened, the Turner syndrome. Okay, the female, they do not have the ability to produce their offspring. That is very, very important. It is a sterile condition. The female is sterile condition. That condition is called as Turner syndrome. Okay, and Klinefelter syndromes. Klinefelter here, there, what is happening now? 44 plus 3, X and X plus XY. Double X, one Y is also present in it. That means 3 chromosomes. So the male person having female characteristics, already know a little bit. That is otherwise called as what is that? Third sex. Okay, third sex. Otherwise called as what is that? So Klinefelter syndromes. Okay, these are all very, very important things. So see, syndrome covered. What are the things? Down syndrome. See that trisomy T21 Down syndrome. Edwards syndromes trisomy 18 chromosome is there. Padus syndromes trisomy 13s. Klinefelter, I told you, the XY. Actually, you know about this is called as a XY. He is a male. Okay. So XY denoted as male, but the extra character X comes from female. So the male person having female characteristics, already you know about that. It's called a third sex. Male, female, and third one. Okay, just imagine this one is called as which one is so. Okay. Turner syndrome. Just imagine this is XX actually. Okay, the female, but they do not have the ability to produce their egg. That is called a sterile condition, X0. That one is called as Turner syndrome. Here the 45, here the 47. You know the difference between these two. Super female syndrome. See here, all of X. The chromosome is XX normal one. When X is added here, what happened now? This is called a super female syndrome. And super male syndrome also. Here, see here, that XI is a male. Addition of one X is also there. That is called a super male syndrome. And a reduced, so deletion on and what is that? The 5. And fragile X, duplication on X. Okay, these are all the symptoms. Okay, comes under the it is chromosomal disorders. You see here, addition of one X chromosome. Here addition of X. Here addition of Y chromosome. These are all here the absence of X chromosomes. These are all addition. These are all addition. These 3 are addition. This one is called as deletions. Okay, and duplication also there here. Okay, duplications. These are all are considered the known. Which one is all chromosomal disorders? Okay, see, this is caused by viral infections. The disease such as a congenital cataract seen in when the mother suffer from measles or rubella during pregnancy. At the time of pregnancy, what happened, mothers suffer from measles or rubella during the pregnancy. What happened? The child affected by the congenital cataract. Cataract already in our it's caused by the which one? One of the vitamin deficiency. But here, what happened? The viral infections lead to which one? Cataract. That's why where congenital cataract. Okay, see the structures. This is called as congenital cataract. See the eye spot completely covered with a opaque layer. As a result, the child cannot be able to see the object. So this condition due to the infection of which one? The microorganisms such as measles and rubella during the pregnancy. How it will be passed? Due to the food or water, like that. Okay, so careful this area. This is caused by the teratogens. What is meant by teratogen? Teratogen is nothing but the chemicals, some of the chemicals that cause the congenital diseases, otherwise called as abnormalities, dating from birth. Okay, when you are consuming contaminated water or food, the presence of teratogens or chemicals, as a result, what happened? It will enter in the body. Okay, and also and pass through the which one? In the fetus, it will lead to some difficulties. What are the things? Antibiotics. When you are consuming more antibiotics such as sulfonamide and petroleum oils, etc. Petroleum and oils, or sometimes they may be mixed with the petroleum, sometimes the food or whatever it may be, in chemical substance also, cause congenital defect in unborn child within the stomach before pregnancy. Okay, this is called as what is a teratogens. Very, very important things. Teratogen is nothing but the chemical substances that causing the congenital. Okay, antibiotics, sulfonamides. Don't take sulfonamides more during the pregnancy times. Petroleum oils, etc. How it will be possible? Some other foods, oil, petroleum oils, they told. Okay, see that things. See that. So teratogen and adverse effects, agents, drugs, and infection and maternal factors. Drugs, what are the drugs? Alcohol, cocaine, valproate, vitamin A also. So what are the effects? Structural anomaly. Structurally, your anomaly. What are the structural anomalies? That's anatomically, what are the difficulties you are going to face? Microcephaly, heart defect. When you are consuming more amount of alcohol, what happens? Heart defects. Also the cocaine, vascular disruptions, vascular, and valproate, mandibular ear abnormalities. Vitamin A, spina bifida. These are the which one? Abnormalities caused by the drugs. And infection, already I told you, rubella, microcephaly, heart defect, toxoplasma, hydrocephalus, varicella, lymph defects, varicella, lymph, and food as well as also. These are all considered things, infection due to some of the microorganisms. And maternal factors, diabetes, heart defects, and neural tube defects. Okay, Phenylketonuria, microcephaly, and heart defect. These are all are the teratogen. Okay, and also they are effects. These things also very, very important things. And the same things as given here. And drugs, what are the drugs here? So many things is there. Thioldamide, iodamide, anti-cancer drugs, methotrexate, androgen, progestins, okay, tetracyclines. This is also very, very warfarines, and phenobarbital, okay, alcohol, lithium, antithyroid drugs, iodomethacin, aspirin. When you are taking more amount of aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid, the chemical name, the premature closure of what is that? Ductus arteriosus, isoterotonine, okay, CNS defects. These are all are the what is a human teratogenic drugs. Okay, this is also so many times. Sometimes they may ask the question. Next one is called as what is acute disease. They are basically divided into two types of diseases. One is called as what is that? And another one is called as acute disease. This occurs only after the birth and or the non-heritable. That one is called as which one? Inborn diseases. This one is called as after the birth. So on the basis of their communications, acute disease are of two types. One is called as communicable disease. Another one is called as non-communicable diseases. What is by communicable diseases? See here, communicable is nothing but the transmitter from the infected person to the healthy persons, depending upon the cosmetic agent. Such type of disease is called as communicable diseases. They are all four types. Once again, repeat for you. Acute after the birth. You must note it down. This is the main important things. And or non-inheritable. It is not inheritable. It is not what is it? Genetically transfer from the one generation to another generations. Okay, so this is two types of communicable diseases. Okay, so another one is called as non-communicable. Communicable disease is also transmitted from the infected person to the healthy person. So the healthy person is also affected by the which one the aerosol, aerogents, whatever it may be. Such type of disease is called as communicable disease. Take an examples of COVID, TB, typhoid. These are all are considered it is known as which one communicable diseases. Okay, got it? So go to the next one. And the cosmetic agent communicable diseases are of four types. One is called as bacterial diseases, viral diseases, protozoan diseases, and helminths disease. Already we discussed these four things, isn't it? We are going to see what are the diseases. Bacteria, cosmetic agent. It acts as a cosmetic agents, and virals also act as protozoan, helminths. See here, it is a chart. This is very, very important things. You must note it down. Bacterial example: TB, diphtheria, whooping cough, typhoid, cholera, tetanus, and gonorrhea and syphilis. TB, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Diphtheria pertussis. Whooping cough is also same. Typhoid, Salmonella typhi. There are four types is there. Salmonella, A, B, O, and H. Cholera, Vibrio cholera. Tetanus, gonorrhea, Trypanosoma pallidum. Syphilis also gonorrhea. Which this one is gonorrhea is also another one. Syphilis is Trypanosoma pallidum. So syphilis is also caused by these two are already these sexually transmitted diseases. STD, sexually transmitted diseases. These are all are considered known as bacteria example. These are all communicable. Affected person is into healthy persons. Viral examples: mumps, measles, chickenpox, smallpox, rabies, hepatitis, AIDS, and influenza, and polio. These are all viral diseases. Note it down. Very, very important. Which one of the following is not a viral disease? They may ask the questions. Sometimes they may be give the accents questions. Which one the match the following? Protozoal examples: amoebiasis and malaria. These are all protozoa. Helminths, Ascarigus, Teniasis, and Filariasis, Wuchereria, Bangrita, elephantiasis. Ascarigus, it's also one of the parasites. Chenia solium, it's also parasites of the human beings. Okay, and chlamydials, example, trachoma. What is it? It's nothing but one of the fungi, I think. Okay, these are all communicable diseases. And another one is called as non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases, they may be divided into two categories: human genetic disorder and also non-communicable: diabetes and cancer and cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases, it's not transfer from the parent to offspring. Rheumatic heart disease, hypertensive diseases, coronary heart disease, these are all are which is non-communicable. It is not transfer from the affected person to healthy persons. Human genetic disorders, incompatibility blood groups, incompatibility, RH incompatibility. RH incompatibility means, what is that meaning? A blood group, we will not provide blood for B. Why? That is RH incompatibility. ABO incompatibility, recessively inherited disorders, determinantly inherited disorders. These are all are comes from incompatibility blood group. Chromosomal abnormalities, autosomal and sex chromosome. Autosome means universal body cells. Sex chromosome means universal body. After the fusion of gametes, what happened? These are all are considered getting communicable and non-communicable. And what are the things? Non-communicable also human genetic disorders. Okay, so these are the things is very, very important things. So the same things also repeated again and again. Common human diseases, bacterial disease, viral disease, fungal disease, protozoan and helminth disease. Okay, already we discussed these things in the previous chart. So on the basis of mode of transmissions, okay, already we discussed according to the causative agent, already saw it. But and the mode of transmission, the communicable disease also two types: contagious disease and non-contagious. Otherwise called contagious disease, otherwise called non-contagious disease. Contagious. These communicable diseases can spread from an infected person to healthy person by actual contact between them. Example: smallpox, chickenpox, measles, leprosy. Okay, these are all are contagious diseases. It can be transfer from healthy person, the affected person to healthy persons. As a result, healthy persons also, what is that, affected. Okay, so this is the one. Non-contagious disease. This non-contagious disease can spread from an infected person to a healthy person through food, air, or water. This is called as non-contagious. This one is called as, what is that, direct. Okay, this one is called as due to these components. This is the, what is that, by factors: food, air, or water. Those are affected person eating food, eaten food also consumed by the healthy person or air. Okay, as a result, you lead to, what is that, affection, infection. Okay, example: cholera, ascaris, TB, typhoid. These are all are considered non-contagious diseases. This is also very, very. Sometimes they may ask the question: which one of the following is not a non-contagious diseases? Which one is a contagious disease? They may ask the questions. So you have to answer it carefully. See that name of the diseases, name of the pathogen. You note it down. Very, very, very important. Cholera. Already you know. Vibrio cholera is an. What is the shape of the cholera? Bacteria. What is the shape of the cholera bacteria? Anybody else? Okay. Vibrio cholera is a comma shape. Okay. Typhoid, Salmonella typhi. 4 types is here. Tuberculosis, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Leprosy, Microbacterium leprae. Pneumonia, Diplococcus pneumoniae. Plague, Yersinia pestis. Yersinia pestis is one of the bacteria. It is spread through the rat urine. Okay, so that is also a important things. Diphtheria, Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Tetanus, Clostridium tetani. Food poison is due to the microorganism Clostridium botulinum given here, and syphilis, Trypnoma pallidum. These are all are the pathogen. You note it down. This is very, very. This slide is very, very important. Okay, the questions compulsory it comes. Okay, So this is also a very, very important thing. And the non-communicable diseases, just imagine this do not spread from the infected person to the healthy person. These are of 4 types based on their cosmetic agents. Deficient disease, degenerative disease, allergic disease, cancerous disease. These are all non-communicable. But cancer is not what happened, spread from the one person to another persons. Okay, so this is a important thing. See, once again repeat for a communicable with non-communicable. Okay, see here, deficiency diseases. These occur either due to the deficits of some nutrition in the diet. Take an example, Kawasaki and marasmus. Due to the protein deficits, what happened to the infant suffered by a Kawasaki and marasmus? You have to provide the proteins. Okay, and milk and egg, meat and fish and whatever it may be. When we are providing this type of foods, what happened? Automatically that disease was completely lagged. The fetus or child will be good in health. Okay, see here are insufficient hormones production due to the hypoactivity or damage of endocrine glands. Endocrine glands, well about the secretion of endocrine glands, hormones. What happened? The endocrine glands suffered by any other chemical or physical and biological activities. As a result, what happened? The proper nutrition it will not provide. Okay, the conversion, the energy conversion, it's not possible. As a result, it will lead to some diseases. So the production of the hormone level also decrease. The condition is called as deficiency. Okay, and degenerative disease, it is also similar to that one because these occurs due to the degenerative changes on the some vital organs like that of the body. Example, cardiovascular disease such as heart attack, atherosclerosis, etc. Brain diseases like a stroke, etc. These are all degenerative diseases. Degenerative. What is the meaning of brain cells are damaged, heart cells are damaged? As a result, what happened? These are the diseases happen. Okay, and allergic diseases. In these diseases, body become hypersensitive to some foreign agents known as allergens. That may be chemical or some other things is there. Already we studied that pollen grains also produce allergy, which cause inflammation, which they encounter the body or enter the body. Example, hay fever and asthma. These are the which one in allergy diseases. Okay, and cancerous diseases. These include the disease characterized by uncontrolled growth of certain body tissues forming tumors. Cancer is nothing but the uncontrolled cell division of the body cells. Okay, it causes the mass of cells. They may be divided into 4 according to their nature. Okay, carcinoma, sarcoma, lymphoma, and multiple myeloma according to their nature. You have to take from the upper body to inner side. The epidermis, okay, sarcoma, middle layer, carcinoma, lymphoma, blood. Okay, likewise it may be classified. Okay. So next one is pathogen. These things we will finish it today. Pathogen. What is my pathogens? See here, a wide range of organisms can cause disease in human. Such type of component is called as pathogens. Example, bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoan, helminths. Already we saw it in the tabulation format. Okay, you must note the study of causes and spread or disease is called as epidemiology. Study of causes and spread or disease is called as epidemiology. The study of the cause of disease is called as etiology. These are the very, very important things. Okay, so we'll see the remaining things on the next classes. Today, what we have discussed already in our report. What is meant by communicable and non-communicable? Okay, what are the things already we discussed? See it. How it will be happens. Okay, what is by health? What is by disease? And health is affected by genetic disorder, infection, life cycles. What are the human infected diseases there? Bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoan, and helminths. Okay, and what are the disease causing agents? Mechanical agent, physical agents, and chemical agent, nutrient agent, and biological agents. And what are the disease based on their occurrence, congenital and acquired. Okay, congenital means in birth. Acquired, okay, means after the birth. Okay, this is caused by the gene mutation. Already know what are the gene mutation: hemophilia and sickle cell anemia and alkaptonuria, and also that things. And this is caused by the chromosomal mutation abnormalities, Klinefelter syndrome, Down syndrome, and also Turner syndromes. What will be the nature of the chromosomes? 45 chromosome Turner syndrome. This is very, very important. These two parts. Okay. Then things also. See these things, chromosomal abnormality, how it will be like that. And viral infections. Okay, what are the viruses? You know, but there are so many types of viruses. As a result, congenital is one of the diseases caused by which one, you know, rubella at the time of pregnancy. Okay, and this is caused by the teratogen is nothing but the chemical substance also induce the mutagens. Okay, what are the teratogens and how they are affect the things? And acute disease also divided into two category. What is by acute disease? Already in our lab it is a what is that? A communications acute disease of two types. After the birth, it's also non-inheritable. That is very, very important. Acute disease is heritable or non-inheritable? Non-inheritable. That is non-inheritables. And also divided into two, communicable and non-communicable. Communicable means what are the things is there? 4 types have been reported according to their reagents: bacterial disease, viral disease, protozoan, and helminths. And then, so these are the examples already we discussed. And then common human disease also, what are the cosmetic agents? And that communicable disease also further divided into contagious and non-contagious. What are the examples? That things also already we saw it. Okay, what are the cosmetic organism? Name of the diseases and the name of the pathogens. This is very, very important. Just to go through it, then only will be better. And non-communicable diseases. These are the 4 diseases that have been reported in your book. Okay, we'll see these things in the remaining on the next classes. Okay, from this onwards. Okay, this on non-communicable diseases onwards, we will see the next classes. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.